Hi, this is the first chapter, that is Introduction to GST. In this chapter, we will see basics of tax, direct and indirect tax, taxes that is subsumed into GST, tax rates in GST, as well as HSN code and SAC code. Let us go in detail. What is a tax? That word derived from Latin, the word tax, means it is a mandatory financial charge or some other type of levy imposed upon a taxpayer, the citizens of any country, by the government of that country. Because the government has lot of expenses like education, defense, agriculture, law and safety, administration, whatever you get free, that will be a cost for the government. And tax is a contribution by the person to his government or the development of his nation. So it is the duty of every Indian to pay taxes to our Indian government. And if there is any tax evasion or any malpractice, that will be punishable under the law. Then there are two types of taxes. One is direct tax and another is indirect tax. Direct tax is imposed directly on the taxpayer, say income tax. It cannot be shifted to someone else. And the person who is earning more income has to pay more tax. And less income means less tax. So direct tax means income tax. On the other hand, indirect tax means it is imposed on goods and services. It is shifted to buyer and ultimately to the consumer. And this tax is equally applicable to all. Doesn't matter whether one person is a rich person or another is a poor person. The GST rate will be the same for the same goods or same services. So GST, customs duty, all these are examples of indirect taxes. Then GST was implemented on 1st July 2017. There were a lot of taxes before that, like VAT, which was applicable on goods, central excise duty, which was based on the manufacturing, then service tax, which was on services, CST, central sales tax, which was imposed on when purchasing any goods from outside state, luxury tax, additional duties of customs like countervailing duty, anti-dumping duty, or entertainment tax and lottery tax. So all these taxes subsumed into GST. And please remember, some of the taxes are still existing, like basic customs duty, stamp duty, vehicle tax, excise on liquor, tax on sale and consumption of electricity, entry tax and toll, entertainment taxes which is levied by local bodies, and road tax. These taxes are still there. Then the collection of GST is happening in a procedure like the customer will be paying to the business and the business person is giving it to the government. Suppose you are going to buy a mobile, then you will be paying the value plus GST. Suppose the mobile value is 10,000, then GST 18%, then 1,800 will be coming. So 10,000 plus 1,800, 11,800 you have to pay. Out of this 1,800, the business person will have to pay to the government as GST. Okay, so the customer will be paying to the business and business has to pay this same tax to the government and government will get the income. There are different types of GST rates like 0%, 5%, 12%, 18%, 28%. All goods and services are classified into these few rates. Okay, and how this is done? The goods are classified according to the HSN code, that is Harmonized System of Nomenclature. We will see what is HSN code. Then the services are classified into SAC codes. Okay, and you can check any tax rate for any goods or services using the below link. Then HSN code means it is a standard system, that is Harmonized System of Nomenclature, which is used to classify goods in a systematic manner. It was developed by the World Customs Organization, WCO, and considered as a global standard. There is a 6 or 8 digit uniform code across the the nation or across the world among 5,000 products. And it is used by more than 200 countries, covering 98% of the goods available in the world. HSN codes generally contain 21 sections and 99 chapters, 1,244 headings, and 5,224 subheadings. Let us take an example, simple example. Pineapple. The HSN code is 0804.30.10. It is under section 2 vegetable products. Chapter 8 is the edible fruit and nuts, peel of citrus and melons. Under that, heading 04 is the dates, figs, pineapples, avocados, extra fresh or dried. Then under that, subheading 30 pineapples, and under that any national or state level classifications also will be available. Then how to use this HSN code? It is based on the turnover. Okay, so if your turnover, the business turnover is below rupees 5 crores, 4-digit HSN code should be used, which is mandatory for B2B transactions and optional for B2C transactions. If your turnover is more than rupees 5 crores, you have to use 6-digit HSN code. And if you are using the goods for imports or exports, then 8 digits, the complete digits should be used. On the other hand, SAC code means it is a system of classification of services developed by Service Tax Department of India, and it was adopted by the GST Council also. And SAC stands for Service Accounting Code, which is adopted by Central Board of Excise and Customs CBs. So you can see an example here, SSC code for hotels and restaurants, which is classified again into based on the accommodation services, other accommodation services, food, edible preparations, alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages, serving services like. So in this video, hope you have got few basic points about GST. Thank you.